Good afternoon, everybody. This is Carl. I'm a minimalist. And hello, friends, and welcome back, or welcome to begin with. That's something I heard today, and I think it's cool. I think you can become friends with people on YouTube. And that's what it's about. One of my main concerns about starting this channel was everybody said you're going to have a thick skin because there's trolls out there and there's people that are going to give you comments that are really bad. Well, I'm crossing my fingers because I haven't really had that. I haven't really had any bad comments, and I'm sure they'll come, but I think that was the thing I was worried about because I'm a little thin-skinned. I probably shouldn't tell people that, but and my feelings could get hurt. And, I don't know, but I think I can get over that. And also, I see other people get over it, and I don't know, how's it different than real life to begin with, anyway? But I'm mainly here because of people that have helped me. I've been on YouTube and I've watched, and people have helped me, and I want to be on YouTube to help other people. And if you got to put up with a little bit of that, that's fine. I haven't had to put up with any yet, but hopefully that'll be cool. But I was called friend today by Mr. Fire, and I loved it. It was cool. And then I'm like, I feel the same way. I feel that we're friends. And there's a guy that has a channel, Universe According to David. You should check him out. He really makes me think a lot, and he talks from the heart, and I like it. And he has a story, and that he says things that make me think a lot. In fact, his video that he released today is the one that made me think the most. And then one I haven't had any interaction with. I don't know why, but that's According to Nicole. She's a younger girl up in Canada. I shouldn't say girl, she's a young lady. But she's starting out her life. I think she's in her 30s, maybe. I could be wrong. But she has a lot of good stuff to say about minimalism, and I like watching her. And according to my statistics that you look at on YouTube, most people that watch me are older, so I don't know. But I think I get advantage from watching her and watching other minimalists, and it really helps me out. And also about retirement, because I say all the time, I was an attorney. I'm retired now, put in 30 years and did it, and I could probably go back to it if I wanted, but I really don't want to. I like what I'm doing now. I deliver packages for Amazon, and I deliver stuff for Walmart, and I have fun doing that. And then I'm usually not scheduled. So when my wife works 60 hours a week, so when she has time off, I have jobs where I can just not work that day, which is cool. And then I get to spend time with her because she's always working. And then if she's working, I'm bored, so I work, unless I go to the gym. And that's the other reason I'm making this video, is I just got done with the gym, and that's when I always feel fantastic and I feel like making these shows. I get a good shower in, a hot tub, sauna, and steam room. I got it that time. But anyway, you do those and you just feel incredible. And I feel incredible right now. And I wanted to share that with you. So anyway, in 3 years, I turned 62 or somewhere around there. And to draw Social Security, if you do that, if you make more than $22,000 a year, they take that away from you. Well, right now, just in peak, Thanksgiving to January, I make that at Amazon. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to want to quit that. I don't know if I'm going to make that amount. I don't know. But then what do I do with it? I'm not really doing anything with the money, although I am spending a little bit trying to get this YouTube thing going because I want to be better at it. But once that's taken care of, I don't know. Anyway, my dad died at 62, so but everybody else that's male in the family lived longer than that, so I don't know if I should hang too much onto that. But I'm just making sure that, if I go at 62, I've enjoyed this last part, which I have. I hang out with my one son and work at Amazon on Thursdays and hang out with him. We're going to go to dinner tonight. And my other son, he's an electrician. He won't go to dinner tonight because he's working second shift, but we go. And of course, we lived in his house all winter long, so he's a little tired of us right now. So we're kind of trying to stay away, let him, fondness makes the heart grow stronger a little bit, you know. I'm sure we annoyed the crap out of him over the winter. But anyway, so I got decided to sign with that. But once again, universe, according to David, he was thinking, what really means stuff to you? And I don't know. The most part, I like time. The most thing I want to do is spend time with my wife, my best friend, my life partner, you know, and my family. And so I want to do that. And if she, we're full-time RVing, so if she gets transferred, we can just hook up and go. Of course, now that's gonna be tough, you know, staying connected with the family, but with internet and stuff, you can do that. And then my friends at the gym, that'll be a bummer, but I'll get a new gym, have new friends there. And then my other friends that I've hung out with, I'm sure when we come back and hang out with the family, we'll, you know, hang out with them. So that'll be cool. But full-time living allows that because you don't have to spend a ton of money to live. And so then you got extra money and you got extra time to do stuff. And that's what's cool about it. I mean, our expenses are 1/4 of what they were when we were in a condo, and they're way less than in a house. And think if you just gave me what I paid in property taxes, I could just live. I wouldn't need to work. Of course, I'm going to because I love working. I mean, working is fun. And I feel bad for people that don't love to work or whatever. But you got to find something you really like doing. I mean, I wouldn't say I do what I do for free, but I have a blast doing it. And I got all my dogs, and sometimes my dogs aren't out, and sometimes they come home, and I'm like, hey, would you say hi to your dog for me? You know, and then there'll be like these real aggressive dogs, and I'll come up, and they'll be home because I'll be delivering on Saturday, and they'll be like putting their dogs away. Oh, I don't know, they're a little touchy, and I'm sitting there going, they're my buddies, and the dogs are like, hey, it's my pal, what are you doing? We don't want to go inside. So anyway, like I said, I have a blast, and I have a blast doing this YouTube channel. I mean, if I can help you out on retiring or questions or full-time RVing, I want to help you out. I do need you guys to help me out if you can. Well, actually, it's not really helping me out. My wife's really stressed because our refrigerator, if you keep it shut and you don't open it, it goes below freezing. And so the refrigerator is freezing stuff in there. And she thinks it's because we're not level. We probably aren't quite level. I should probably get it level so we know if that's good or bad. But if you got any suggestions on that issue, that would be great, because she was flipping out about that. And I'm like, why do you worry about that? You just pop the door open every once in a while and everything's cool and it stays cold. It's better than the other way around, where if it didn't cool. And then I mentioned, well, you know, we could just get one of these new refrigerators, you know, that's 12 volt, doesn't run on propane, and it's a residential refrigerator, and I guess they're the bee's knees from what I've seen. I don't know. And why would we buy a new refrigerator when we got one that works? Oh, I'm like, whoa, you know. So I didn't want to go there because you know, I'm a minimalist. I don't like spending money, but you know, if I go out and get some milk, I want it to be cold but not frozen. I mean, whatever. Anyway, I always go down rabbit holes because I get lost. A squirrel. That's the other lady at Van Adventures Over 50. She's hilarious. Oh, and there are a lot of older people that are doing this lifestyle, and it's cool because when I first started watching it, it was all young people living in vans, and they were all pretty and cute, and they were at the beach and all sorts of stuff. But now that I've been watching longer, there's older people that do it and do it so they save money at it. And to be honest, they talk about the neighborhood, and the neighborhood's not bad. I mean, I'm in a city campground, but our neighbors are like traveling nurses from Texas, and people that are building stuff around town, new things that are going up, so they don't use unionized labor. That's not good around here in Illinois because we love you. We supposedly we love unions, but anyway, so they travel like the car washes. You know, they'll build the same car wash here, and then in 3 months they'll be building the same car wash in some other town. That's why all these towns look the same. You know, we all have the same stuff. We all have Texas Roadhouse, we have Walgreens, we all have CVS, we all have, you know, it's all the same stuff. You go to every town and pretty much look the same. But anyway, where's I going with this? Anyway, I don't want to go too much down a rabbit hole, but once again, I just want to make sure that you know, if you know, if you're retiring or you're thinking about retiring or you have any issues with that, or you're thinking about going full-time RVing and you never RV'd at all or whatever, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to help out. Totally glad. And I always try to help other people if you need something. But anyway, I think I consider you all my friends, and watching me and helping each other out is great. So you guys have the best day ever, and you're looking fantastic, and we'll see you in the next one.